individuals with disabilities can qualify for services like the ARC is providing, like supported employment services, like supported community living services to help them be more independent in the home, community, the workplace. And the primary source of funding for the ARC and agencies like ours is through a Medicaid waiver program. And here in the state of Iowa, the primary programs that provide those services are through the brain injury waiver or the intellectual disabilities waiver. And obviously there are certain diagnoses that go along with those two waiver programs. There needs to be a diagnosis of a brain injury or an intellectual disability in order to qualify for one of those waivers. And unfortunately, it leaves kind of a gap in funding for services for people that might not meet one of those diagnoses. For example, somebody that might have autism spectrum disorder, but is higher functioning and may not have a diagnosis of an intellectual disability. We work with a number of individuals with autism, but many of them are getting funding through that intellectual disabilities waiver, or sometimes through a little bit of county funding, but the county funding only goes so far. It gets spread thin when there are more people to serve, so there are limitations on what the county can fund, and so it's not meeting necessarily all the need that's out there. And also the county funding is intended more for addressing adults with needs in the community, and less of maybe some of our younger individuals, and so those services don't get made available until maybe later in life, or maybe not even at all, unfortunately.